figures.
I want to hold.
Now part of the unmatched line. You can get yours today. And right now, our colleague, the remarkable Renee Paquette, is standing by. Can I have that back, Chaz?
Yes.
Thank you.
Hey guys, I am here with the best friends, Darby Allin, Nick Wayne. A lot of action happening amongst everybody here tonight. Chris Statlander, you've got your TBS championship on the line in an open challenge against Marina Shafir. That's going down on Rampage. Trent and Chuck, you guys have a shot at the Ring of Honor.
Whoops. Start that over. Whoops. Start that over.
Ready, 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 fight for! Ready, 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 fight for! Ready, 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 fight for! Ready, 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 fight for! Rover couldn't find a good solution for a problem he can't punch across the face. You'll learn with the best of execution, he can take it all against the greatest stake. Close your eyes and see. You'll never put that sleeper hold on me. Ready, 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 ready.
Holy shit!
Ready, 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 fight for! Ready, 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 fight for! Ready, 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 fight for! Stomp the guts out of every last Hulk Hogan fan, 'cause Roddy just don't give a damn or fuck. He'll be greatest villain of creation. If they live for them, they're living on our street.
Oh,
Mr. T.
oh, I didn't turn Zoom on.
They'll never be Paul or Endorphin me. Ready, 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 fight for! Ready, 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 fight for! Ready, 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 fight for! Ready, 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 fight for!
Everybody wants to be like Roddy Piper.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
You want me to fight somebody?
Close your eyes and see. You'll never put that sleeper hold on me. Again, Mr. T. They'll never put me down for 1, 2, 3. Ready, 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 fight for! Ready, 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 fight for! Ready, 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 fight for!
Intro.
This guy's called the Standing Streamer.
Oh, I didn't put the tweet out yet.
I have the balls to say things that nobody else has the balls to say.
The champ is here!
I'm barefoot. I feel like one of the Von Erichs.
It doesn't matter what your name is! Woo!
right there, you know.
After 3 boring
Hey,
minutes.
Brian Zane from Wrestling with Regret. You're watching Putting You Over.
Someone loves their fucking sound drops. I mean, who doesn't love a good sound drop?
I'm sitting all alone.
Yeah, that's right. Buenos noches.
Sound drops like late 80s, early 90s of radio.
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, hold your horses.
If I
That was
could,
perfect.
if I could just have like, if I could just set it up so somebody else could hit the sound drops and try to make it perfect for me, it would be just phenomenal. It would just be great.
So you ain't gonna find no fame and fortune getting beat up by.
I didn't forget AEW was on. I just wasn't in the mood to watch it. Did anything good happen in the first hour?
Okay, so oh god, what was the first match? Oh, FTW title. Jungle
Oh,
Boy.
that was tonight?
That was tonight. Jungle Boy won.
Oh.
I believe that was the first match. Then there was a couple vignettes with Jericho. Not vignettes, a little thing about Jericho. Is Jericho going with Don Callis? Then there was a video recording of MJF and Adam Cole, which I was like starting to enjoy. And then there was that tag match. I think there was another match along the way too. Oh yeah, there was Britt Baker wrestled Kayla Sparks, who is from my neck of the woods. They literally said my town, and I was like, "What?"
I think I've emailed her.
I've
she's
talked
on the
to her
list. I
too.
can't remember.
I think I've talked to her too. What's up there, Will Gray? Thanks for coming to the show. So there was that match. That was a squash match, and then there was the tag match with MJF and Adam Cole versus Guevara and what's his face from Buffalo, Danny Garcia. That match sucked. Honestly, I didn't enjoy it at all. Even though I was enjoying the stuff MJF and Adam Cole were doing, the match I did not like. There was a big dance off, and there was what I don't know. I know it's all leading to MJF and Adam Cole blowing up. I get it, which should happen soon.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You just measure that. So I'm gonna think. Okay, what if this is how we turn MJF face? Because everyone expects MJF to turn on Adam Cole.
Yes, they do.
But Adam Cole, we know, is a sleazy sleaze bucket.
He is a sleazy sleaze bucket and needs a faction behind him.
So
the dance off was crappy. I did not enjoy it at all. Yeah, that could be a good way. But is that
because they've already started with like the whole right? He was playing video games with Cole.
Mm-hmm. He went on his Twitch stream.
He was like, "Oh, this is the first time I've ever played with somebody else. It's a lot of fun." And he's like, "You've never played multiplayer video games before?" And he's like, "No, I've never had any friends before." So now you
got some sympathy. You got some sympathy for him.
Now you feel bad for MJF.
The Will Gray. Yeah, it could be. I mean, we have talked. What's up, Calvin? How are you? Calvin over there on the YouTubes. How's it going? What's going on? Could be. Could happen. We do have Blood and Guts kicking off here soon. That'll be exciting. We have a champion. A newly crowned breakout champion. No, not Dominic Mysterio. He didn't answer our calls. But none other than Cole Bohannon will be stopping by at 9:30. So that will be fun. And then just fucking Blood and Guts, man. I said it on
I was gonna make a comment when you said about Dominic, and I was like, nope, I'm gonna keep that one to myself. I'll write it in the Discord.
Write it in the Discord, and I'll try not to say it. Luca's upstairs watching it. I put it on upstairs. She's so excited for Blood and Guts. Looks like we're starting off here with Claudio versus.
Hold on. I only have one person out right now. You're ahead of me.
Why don't you just watch it?
Because I have the TV, like I have this massive, like 60-inch TV that's playing it in front of my face. I don't want to watch it on a little 3-inch screen.
Well, plus once Cole gets here, that'll be down, and you'll see Cole's beautiful face.
Well, let's see
Allegedly.
Cole's face.
Allegedly. So what have you been up to, Will Gray? Oh, I watched Raw this week, Vanessa. I fucking watched Raw.
Oh,
Hold your horses. Hold your horses.
are you sick?
I was beat. I was so exhausted. From the weekend, and then Monday at work, and then even worse. So was it Monday? Yeah. What's today?
Today's Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday. I was just tired. I was just overall tired. So I put it on, and I'm like watching it, and I was into it, and I was enjoying it. I was enjoying what I was watching. But I'm also old and couldn't stay up till the end. I heard it was
Oh
good.
my god, the main event every time.
I know, I couldn't make it. It's just the whole show is 1 hour too long for me. I'm sorry. It's cut it right now.
I am good. They come out and the last match lasts 20 minutes. And whoever's coming out, I see them come out, and then I wake up and Temptation Island's on.
I don't know. I don't know how other content creators do those reaction shows. Like, I'm exhausted. I'd do an hour and a half.
See, I think if you were to like live tweet it, or like live do the show, it'd probably be different because we'd be like having a couple sodas, we'd be maybe like taking a break, eat chips or something. Like we'd be all
Get some
like
popcorn.
doing something and talking. So like you stay up. Like you ever notice when you're exhausted and then you get talking with a friend,
Right.
and you're up for 12 hours?
Right.
And you're like, oh god, it's
Oh.
4 a.m. How did it get to be 4 a.m? You just have no idea. It just happens.
Oh God, Raw is over. It's hard though. It's hard. I try to do those sometimes for pay-per-views, and like those AEW pay-per-views go for fucking ever.
Yeah,
I
AEW
just can't do
pay-per-views.
it.
Dear God.
Just can't do it. Pay-per-views
Wow,
is
this
hard
is
for me.
very clear. My box that I'm watching this on.
Ah, nice.
This is like high def quality. I'm enjoying this right now.
It's Calvin over on YouTube says he's not happy about the new women's tag team champions. I am. Didn't we talk about that? Didn't we say they were going to change hands?
I said everyone said it wasn't going to happen because I brought it up last week and you guys all kiboshed me and said it was a bad idea.
Well, looks like I was wrong.
Screw all you. I was right.
Yeah, I saw that match as well.
Get ready for iconic level
Iconic level, yeah. I agree.
vignettes.
There's screaming going on upstairs right now. I don't know if it's happy screaming or bad screaming.
And like Chelsea took the title to Kobe's premiere, and
What's up, Marie
you better
Shadows?
take it to Disney World. I don't know. I'm sure they go to Disney World a lot. I wish I had that.
They want to have some balls. They should, like, give it to Matt Cardona and let him just take a picture with it. That'd be fun.
Was it Will Gray who wrote it like a shame? Like she didn't even thank Zack Ryder.
Yeah, that is good. That's a good one. Marie Shadows is here, everybody. Marie, what? That was awesome. Hey, is Pat on vacation or something?
Yes, they're on. It's like they do it every July. It's like 2 weeks they take off. So they do Tahoe,
Okay.
and then after Tahoe, everyone gets like 2 weeks off.
I guess I didn't pay attention. Are they when they come back? Are they on ESPN?
That's a good question. I don't know. July 31st, I think they're back.
We'll see.
I can't watch in the summer because it's not child friendly. So
It will be a little more child friendly though when it's on ESPN. Might have that going for it.
I doubt that.
Yeah, you think they're gonna be able to keep it together? Here we go. Claudio and Kenny Omega still in the ring here. In the
Those
Blood and Guts.
vitamins kick in. Gloves are off.
For those just tuning in, I'm the standing streamer. That is Vanessa, the voice of Putting You Over. This is Putting You Over. Our guest and newly crowned CWF Breakout Champion will be here in about 15 minutes. Until then, we pretend to talk about wrestling while we're watching wrestling. That's it. That's all. That's my spiel. That's what I got.
Do you think Cody's documentary is premature?
No.
I do.
You do.
Yeah.
See, I think it's needed to build more sympathy to justify him going for Roman's title.
No, okay, I get that, but like, my whole thing is, okay, you're giving him a documentary, but there's going to be nothing in there about like the NWA or his Ring of Honor or even going to AEW and doing that. Like, I guess we got to wait until like he's.
Well, I saw footage. I saw footage of his indie stuff, so it couldn't have been Ring of Honor. It couldn't have been any. It must have been like. I guess it could be New Japan, or it could be any other indie show. I guess it could be Impact. Speaking of Impact, I didn't realize Nick Aldis was going to have that short of a deal.
Maybe it was just kind of like because Macklin was injured, they were like, break glass, we need someone.
Oh,
that's a name for this pay-per-view because it's Slammiversary, right?
Or like Mickey couldn't fulfill her contract, so let's get the other half to ride that out.
Magnus is going to be on, because SummerSlam always has a big debut.
Magnus. If he comes out as fucking Magnus, I'm done. He has to come out as Nick Aldis. He has to.
No, he's going to come out as Nick James.
No.
I'm Nick James, bitch.
I'm Nick James, bitch! Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's what he comes out as. That's way better than Nicky James. Although Nicky James is good. Mickey and Nikki. Zicky Dice also done with Impact.
I don't know where I guess he can just skate on the indies and kill it on Twitch. Like, I don't see him going to AEW because he was there and it didn't turn out well. I don't see him going to WWE because NWA, I guess.
I suppose.
He's got a good deal there.
Calvin wants to know how my day was. My day was fine. Allegedly. I mean, my day was good. I had a softball game, coached softball game. 10U softball. We won.
Are you still doing that summer school gimmick?
Yeah. So I had to work today. Yes, I did have to work.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's fucking a joke. So I did that. So I worked, and then we had travel softball. We won. Luca got some.
Oh, you know what? I don't think I sent Cole away.
Luca got some very high praise from the umpire tonight. Very high praise. She was catcher tonight, like her older sister. Other than that, I'm good to go. I'm ready for some blood and guts. I'm excited. I got AEW tickets, so a week from tonight, this show will not be live. Per se. I will be at AEW. Maybe I'll go live on my phone. What are the chances we get kicked out of that? Pretty high.
You get kicked out of what?
When I go to AEW next week. What are the chances me and my roving reporter get kicked out? The last time we were there, it didn't go over so well. You can IRL stream it through Twitch. Not a bad idea. I could do it on TikTok though. That's easier. Where am I sitting? I'm the standing streamer, Calvin. I don't fucking sit.
Very true.
It's very true.
You got standing only tickets.
I got standing only tickets.
So the person he's taking with him is going to be even more mad than he normally is. Just wait. What is it? 9:19? In about 20 minutes. 10 minutes. In about 10 minutes. He'll be upset. He'll say something like, that dance off is stupid. That's why. No, he's done with AEW, so he shouldn't even be watching.
Shouldn't even be going.
If he comes in and says that he's watching, he's a fraud.
I thought he liked Collision.
No, he said he's done with AEW now. Didn't you see his whole tirade on Saturday? He went on like a whole 3-hour tirade.
Exclamation point Discord in the chat.
It was a whole 3-hour personal monologue tirade. about how he was done with AEW because they didn't put the title on Lance Archer. And that Battle belt is stupid because they don't change any titles. It was just this whole thing. So if he says he's watching, he's a fraud. And I will call him out. And all his opinions will be null and void from here on out.
They're always null and void. Whoa!
E-Rush is a fraud.
What is that?
What's that? Oh my god, I forgot I did that. Oh my god. So, oh my god. Tommy Streamer is the fucking man. So, you know on Twitch how you can earn, I guess they're called channel points. So for this channel, they're called beer. You can earn a bunch of beer. You can use those beer on certain things. So this week at work, I set it up to use for all this ridiculous. I got a couple John Cena things, but one of the things is you can text something that you want John Cena to say, and it seems like Tommy Streamer just wrote E-Rush is a fraud, but had John Cena say it. I forgot what I don't even know what else I put in there. So it's pretty cool. So I got a couple things where it'll pull up a meme of John Cena dance. I don't know what else I picked, but it's pretty neat. It's pretty interesting. I had fun with it. I had to do a lot of rigmarole because
support putting you over.
That sounded like the weakest link woman. You are the weakest link.
It was C-3PO from Star Wars. I had to do a lot of tweaking to it because they wanted it. You could only use it with bits, which is like money, and I didn't want to. I didn't want to make people pay for something stupid like that. So I had to tweak it so they could use the channel points. So if they want to use them, that's cool. They use their channel points, and the way you get channel points is just showing up to the stream, and you earn them.
See, I don't think I can use channel points because I'm a mod.
No, you should be able to. Not only do I think you should be able to use them, but I don't even think they. I don't think they get deducted from.
No, they don't. I have 157,000.
So if you go and you click the little beer thing, and then see the things up there, I think.
Okay, I see. There's a bunch. I'll tweet with it later.
One of them says there's a lot of text to speech ones, and I know there's a John Cena one dancing. Anyways, thank you, Tommy Streamer. I forgot I did that. I should have started off the stream with it. Yes, E-Rush is a fraud because he doesn't like AEW. He says he's done with it, and then he's like, "I want to go with you. Can I get a press pass?"
Oh.
I don't think they're giving out press passes anymore. Support putting you over.
I thought Moxley came out already. I am so confused right now. I thought Moxley was already out.
Did somebody do a longer... Over under what? Brock Lesnar
3 minutes into the match, Moxley's head's busted open.
He's in. He's
just got in. Over under 3 minutes.
I was gonna say 3 minutes. I'm gonna say under 3 minutes since he just pulled out a fork.
He's forking Kenny Omega right now. Now he's biting his finger.
Oh, you're ahead of me.
Where have those fingers been? Why would you?
Calvin Bowen. Calvin Bowen on YouTube says, Brock Lesnar expected a challenge for SummerSlam. Yeah, that happened last night, I believe.
Yeah, it did happen last night. I missed.
So that I did.
See. Oh, I had a shower.
Oh, what's that? Oh, they're dead. Oh, look at that. That is not how you use cutlery.
Cesaro has a fork too. Where everyone's just forking tonight.
Fork off. Is that? When did Hangman come in this match?
He came out before Moxley. Oh, now I'm buffering. What is this bullshit?
Could I get someone to use the John Cena text-to-speech, but like with something long and elaborate. I would like to hear how accurate it sounds. It would be interesting to hear. Oh my, I'm buffering now too, but I'm on the official website. Like I would like
so am I. Come on now.
I'd like to hear the Canadian website. I'd like to hear how official it is, or how like much it sounds like John Cena.
Okay. I have to leave the American channels. What? They moved everything again.
ODB. Oh, that's right. He'll probably be the last one. 'Cause I don't think he can hang in this match. Isaiah! Holy balls!
John Cena is in the new Barbie movie, and I wonder if anyone is going to notice.
That was good. Oh, well done. Well done. What is up, Isaiah? How's it going? What's going on? Welcome to the show. It sounds exactly like John Cena.
Does. You know what I should do is I have those 2 John Cena books. The kids' books he wrote. What is it called? Axle grease or elbow grease or something like that?
Elbow grease, I think.
My kids like them. Anyways, I should type the whole story in and just let them read it.
Let him read the whole story. So I was looking into it, right? And I'm like, oh, that's so cool. What's up, Isaiah? It's nothing, man. We're watching AW Blood and Guts. We're live here as we normally do. Have been. You've been a long time friend of the show. This is what we're doing. We got a guest coming on here shortly with his new title, I hope.
Oh, Jesus Murphy.
Oh, that doesn't look good. I don't like that. Is that glass?
I don't even know what that is.
Is that fucking glass?
It's just like metal shards.
Ugh.
Like here's random metal shards. Dear mother truckers. No, that's glass. You're right. Ugh. Where did you get this glass from? Like,
so I looked into that text-to-speech stuff, right? And there's a way to. Do I think there'll be blood at SummerSlam? What? Only if there's. No, I don't think there will be. So I looked into the text-to-speech stuff. What's up, Isaiah? I said hi. Can you hear me? Is my mic working?
oh God, Kenny took a lot of glass there. Dear God.
Oh no.
Dear God. Oh my God! I can't do it.
You know they say that all men are created equal, but if you look at me and look at The Rock, that's not true. I'm a better star. Going to work 33 and half 33 and a day of working out and remembering lines. Brother.
Is that like an actual quote?
I don't know. But so I looked.
It doesn't matter. We're gonna pin it.
Oh, we're gonna pin
I see
it.
some gold.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me get over to Cole. That's not what I want. That's what I want. Hold on. I can't see. Solo guest. No. He's got a Miller Lite. There we go. That'll work.
God damn it.
Look at that title.
Just hold on to it, I guess. Or I thought it was going to be.
How are you? Champ! Welcome to the show!
What's going on? What's going on?
That was awesome!
Congratulations. Well, I'm only one Rolling Rock in. I can't say congratulations. Congratulations, Mr. Cole Bohannon.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Got 10 pounds heavier, and it's not by the ice cream for a change.
This is now, Vanessa, correct me if I'm wrong, this is our second breakout champion we've had on the show. Right?
I think so.
Wasn't Isaiah Zane breakout champion when he was on? Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Isaiah was breakout champion when I challenged him a year ago.
Look at that, full circle. Now you're champion. And where's he? Nowhere to be found.
Nowhere to be found.
Nowhere. Just dancing with those twins somewhere, doing nothing.
Him and the Russell twins are out there running the circuit.
So tell me, so it was a triple threat match. I'll be honest with you, Cole. I was a little nervous for you because of the fact. No, it wasn't even a triple threat. It was a fatal four-way.
Four-way.
Yeah, and the guy got Drummond, right? Got added at the end.
Yep. Yes, he did.
And I was a little worried.
Me too.
I'll be honest. So
if I remember properly, we were doing Steiner math while I was in the hot tub.
We were doing Steiner math. We definitely were. Tell me, what was the experience? What were you feeling? How did the match play out? Did it go according to plan? Obviously, the outcome is what you wanted.
It was a magical night, Streamer. A lot of it mainly because the crowd was hot, super hot. A lot of focus was put onto our match by the promotion, which is awesome, right? You really care when a promotion cares about you. And the Breakout Championship is not a secondary title. To me, it goes hand in hand with the Heavyweight Championship. That your Heavyweight Champion is, typically the face of the company, but the Breakout Champion is the fastest rising star in the company. They're as important. They are the ones as well helping put asses in seats, as well as the Heavyweight Champion. So went into that fatal four-way. It was a hard-hitting match. I started bleeding within 30 seconds. Again, I started bleeding in a match, second match in a row that I start bleeding. First time was a week prior by a clipboard. This time, something cut my back.
Oh,
I don't know what it was, but my back got cut open. And Drummond hit me with pay dirt. And I look at the canvas and I see a blood mark. And I'm starting to check myself, like, where am I bleeding? And somehow I got cut open my back. And, yeah. But it was a roller coaster from there, man. Drummond and I, we are two foes that have came up together. We've been working together for the past 3 years. We train in the same place, and it was a blast. Drummond got eliminated. Cleveland caught him off guard with a code breaker, and then it was myself and Jet Danger. And Jet Danger is undersized but very fast. He makes up for his size with his speed. And he was able to come after Cleveland pretty quickly as soon as that elimination hit him with a swanton. And I found an opening. This was elimination, so he hit him with a swanton, and I had nothing to do. So I kicked him in the gut, hit him with the stunner, 1, 2, 3, got Jet Danger out of there. And then it was just down to Cleveland and I. And we beat the ever-living shit out of each other for a good 7-8 minutes until some crazy stuff happened at the end. You can watch it on YouTube. It's on YouTube. I hit him with the stunner, and he flipped over the ropes, which killed me because it took me so long. It took me forever to get him back in the ring. And once I did, he kicked out at like 2 7/8. And I was pretty lost at that point, to the point where I even grabbed the championship title to hit him with it. And then I realized that's just not me anymore. Right. And I turned around to hit him with another stunner. He hit me with a code breaker, and it was looking up at the lights. And if you watch the end of that video, something happens that I didn't know was going to happen. We had a surprise return, and in that surprise return, they have a beef with Cleveland Biggs. And while I was looking up at the lights, they took out Cleveland Biggs, and before I knew it, I was being dragged on Cleveland's lifeless body for the 1, 2, 3. And it was surreal. I usually don't want to take wins with help, but I'll tell you what, it's not my problem that he has so many foes in that locker room. It's not my problem that he's made so many enemies in the wrestling industry, and somebody took advantage of that. And I came out victorious, and I can't be happier. I went through 3 different guys to get this done, and definitely elated.
Got a couple quick things that come to mind when you explain all that to me. First of all, you should definitely be proud of. It doesn't matter. He had a bunch of beasts. Just think of the time Kevin Owens won that Universal. Oh no!
True that. A win is a win is a win.
Thank you, John Cena. When Kevin Owens won that Universal title off of, I believe it was Seth Rollins. Basically, it was set up. You know what? Someone gave, I think, Rollins the pedigree, and then it was handed to Owens. So that's not you. You had no control over that. My other question was, I guess I was not aware that it was an elimination, a fatal 4-way elimination match.
I wasn't either until the bell rang. Well, while Donnie Schiavone was doing the introductions, four-way elimination, which is, it kind of throws a curveball, but you can work that to your advantage.
Oh, yes.
Because as everybody's beating the shit out of each other, it's not your duty to join them.
Nope.
And I used that strategy a couple times in that match to regain my marbles and just let them go at it. And I did that a couple times, including when I hit Jet Danger. And the video is posted on YouTube. Feel free to check it out. It is just a hell of a match and very emotional because, again, as far as I knew, I lost after I got hit by that code breaker. And then just out of nowhere, you know, a unknown ally came to the rescue, which was pretty cool. I definitely owe him one. But now we sit here as the Coastal Wrestling Federation new breakout champion.
Phenomenal stuff. I'm grabbing the link right now for the match. I'm going to post it here in the chat. Control C, Control V. Let me make sure it's not any porn. Nope, it's the wrestling match. You gotta be careful when you hit Control V. You gotta be careful.
You just beat me to it. I was doing the exact same thing.
It's all right. Let's pull back the curtain a little bit. Cole, I couldn't be any more proud and happy for you personally, getting to know you from your journey. First of all, you've been extremely generous with us and our channel and a lot of stuff that we have going on, and always give us your time, and you're always flexible. If fucking the standing streamer is tired or doesn't show up to a stream, you're always willing to work with us. And I just think that I think it's great stuff, and so congratulations to you. If it doesn't come across, I definitely mean it. But you're going places now. We've had champions on here before, and before you know it, you know, they're MLW world champions. You're on your way, kid.
I tell everybody that when you go to a Coastal Wrestling Federation show, you feel like you are at an NXT show. And I say that in the manner of just the I can't even think of the exact word for it, but that feeling when you walk into it, the way everything is presented to you, everything when it comes to the back end producers and everybody that helps put together the way everything looks, the sounds, the lights, you feel like you're at an NXT show. That's before the first music drops. And then as soon as that little shithead Donnie gets a microphone in his hands and he, introduces the show, as much shit as we give him, he does a performance that lets you know that you're at a professional wrestling show. You are at not even a show. You're at an event, and then we take it from there. And it means a lot to win a championship at a promotion such as that, because I'm not the only one going places. Coastal Wrestling Federation out in Milton, Florida is going places. And it's an honor to be able to hold their name across my chest and represent their company as well. But yeah, you guys have seen y'all have been here since 2020. Y'all have been here for the journey, through the frustrations, anything from the school to being looked over to just, different allies and enemies that I've made throughout the time. Y'all have been there. So I definitely appreciate you guys giving me the platform to show it. This is just one ladder, or one rung on the ladder. That ladder's got a lot of rungs, and this is just the beginning.
Trying to grab the Twitter for the Coastal Wrestling Federation as well, but they suck.
Oh no, it's messing up lately. You can definitely find them on Facebook at Coastal Wrestling Federation. I know that for sure.
There you go. So what's next? What do we got coming up? Are you wrestling this weekend?
So I was supposed to be in Mississippi. I was supposed to be making a debut in Mississippi.
That's right.
However, I have an eye infection as we speak. Which I think happened, to be honest with you, mowing my lawn. I think I got something in my eye and screwed me up. As well as the daily driver that I use. I don't use the McLaren to drive 9.5 hours. Isn't exactly running properly.
Right.
So, unfortunately, had to reschedule my debut in Mississippi. Which the other side of it is like, man, I just went through a grueling match, a damn near 20-minute match. Maybe I should let my body rest a little bit, anyways. But that's never been how I am. I'm go. But next week, or not this weekend, but then next weekend, I will be doing the Love Alive charity for the Pope, Elijah Burke, here in Jacksonville, July 29th. I'll be posting the poster on that for next week, which is awesome. I got to work one show with Pope where myself and Mike Anthony wrestled the Russell Twins. Absolutely awesome having someone like Pope, being able to lean on him as a learning tree and learn from him, someone that's been there and done that
everywhere,
and being able to work hand in hand with him, help him out with his organization, as well as, for the event that he's putting on, being a talent on that card. Again, it's a true honor to be able to do that, and not only that, but represent and help the community of Jacksonville, where I'm at now. And without that community, wrestling's not here, and it's given back to them. So that's what's next outside of that. When it comes to CWF, the opening match of the night was a number one contender match for this title.
Oh,
and
okay.
Disobey, they're a group out of Louisiana, I believe. They hold all the gold right now. They hold the championship and the tag team titles. And one half of their tag team champions, Brandon Collins, won a singles match in order to become the number one contender for this title. So my goal here is to make sure they don't collect all of the gold in CWF and be that roadblock, pun intended, to make sure they don't take this off my chest.
But I have it concerns me a little bit because they own all the gold. It is a faction per se. Right now you're solo Cole. You're a loner. You feel
I've been that way, haven't I?
You have
my entire career. I'm kind of a lone wolf. I march to the beat of my own drum. I kind of do things my way, which is, why maybe my path is a little bit harder than what it is for some. And that's okay, because obviously it's worked out, and I'll continue to do so. You're right. I can't think of an ally on the top of my head that's going to come back out there and back me up if something happens. But all I can do is prepare. Like we said last time that we're here, when you guys asked me, well, what if you lose? And I told you I don't think about losing.
That's right. You didn't.
I'm preparing to win, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. And then whatever happens, I handle it from there.
I mean, I guess Donnie could back you up, but how's that going to work out?
The only thing Donnie's backing up is a toilet.
That's true. Oh, good old Donnie Schiavone. Man,
I mean, he brought his brother to the show. Kind of go off the script here. He brought his brother to the show.
Older or younger?
Kind of solidified that Donnie is definitely the black sheep because his brother was pretty fucking normal.
Older brother or younger brother?
Older brother, because he's first taller, and I thought maybe it was his big brother because of his size, and age didn't matter, but it was his older brother as well.
Donnie, the black sheep, black Donnie. Donnie we used to have a beep button on here that would allow us to go back and edit it in post, but I don't know how to work that anymore. So I gave that up. Yeah, I'm not too concerned. You can handle your own. It would be nice if someone had your back, maybe once in a while. Could be fun. But
I agree. It would be nice to know that you have allies, right, that are going to watch your back. But who the hell knows? I will say this though: me and Cleveland have been going back and forth for the last year. He's cheated me. He's connived. He's been able to manipulate me. And we finally got our hands on each other on this past Saturday. But I'll say this about Cleveland. He's a hell of a competitor.
Yeah.
He is a tough son of a bitch. And I wish him best in his recovery. Unfortunately, he did something to his ankle. When he took the stunner and bounced out of the ring, something to his ankle. And I guess he's going to be gone for a few months. At least I think CWF said 8 to 12 weeks is what his recovery time. So is that 2 to 3 months? I hope he's able to make a comeback. I want to see him in the ring, and I wouldn't mind going one-on-one with him again, because even though I got this win, I didn't get it the way I wanted to.
Right.
And I know that's going to be something he's going to hold over my shoulders, and that's just the way he is. I get that. And whenever he's ready to come back, I'll honor a rematch for him, and I'll beat him again. 1, 2, 3.
That was going to be my next question. Do you feel like you have something to prove, since maybe you didn't win it, quote unquote, the way you envisioned it? Even though you are the champ, do you feel like there's now a chip on your shoulder, and you have something to prove?
Anytime I walk into that ring, Streamer, I have something to prove.
Sure.
I don't care what happened beforehand. Anytime I walk in there, I have something to prove. I'm still a guy that started wrestling at the age of 30 years old and was told I was too old, too fat, too small, didn't take enough fucking steroids to be successful, and I couldn't draw a line, is what I was told. Which I'm not even going to go into that fiasco of me making that a public statement. I always have something to prove, and people ask, why do you continue to hold that grudge? You know, they must be doing something right. Why do you keep that chip on your shoulder? If someone ever told you that you weren't good enough to follow your dreams and you continue to follow it, you don't let that go. That's your motivation. I have that motivate me, as well as a lot of positive stuff. But every time I step in that ring, I have something to prove. It doesn't matter how I won my last match. I still got it done. At the end of the day, all that matters is you get that pin. It's 1, 2, 3. It wasn't a break in the rules. It's a no disqualification match. It's a fatal 4-way. Anything can happen. I can't tell you how many times he's ran into my matches. He's used weapons. Hell, he tried to use the belt in the match. Watch it. So I think it was just karma coming back on him. I have no regrets. I'm glad I walked away the champion. Can't wait to see what's next.
And I will say this. I'll be the first to say this, because everybody's thinking it. Busted Open brought back the Indie Showcase. You were their first guest. They've had many after that, but you're the first one that's won a title since they brought it out. So you got that going for you.
I didn't know that. That's actually pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Be sure to make that statement and tag Paul.
Don't worry, I just clipped it. We're gonna post that.
Yeah. No, that's a pretty cool stat. That's awesome. I've listened to a lot of them. They've had a lot of females on there, which is really cool because I've learned a lot about the different females working in other places. They had that one young lady from I think it was Ireland, I believe.
Yep.
They've done a really good job of that indie spotlight. I'm very thankful for them because I promise you, the day that we had that spotlight, I got a call and got a booking.
Yeah.
It means so much when a company like Busted Open Radio allows you to do that, and I'm very thankful for them. I'm very thankful for everybody in the Busted Open Nation. Y'all knew me as just a caller that would call in a few times and piss off Alex Metz, and have Bully usually say something rude to me. But now it's a whole different level, and it's just I'm very humble about it. I really am. I think that's the one big word is I'm humble. Sometimes I don't come off as humble, but I am. And those know me behind the scenes understand that.
Yeah, I think we have the luxury here of putting you over. We've spoke to you many times across the span of this wrestling career, and I am I can vouch. You're humble. You're a humble guy, and people get to know you. I wouldn't want to get in the ring with you, but I definitely will have a beer with you. Yeah, I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't either. It's a whole different side of me because every time that bell rings, I realize that whomever I'm in the ring with, someone is expecting me to lose against.
Yes.
Even if it's just one person, someone thinks that person's going to beat me, and I have to go out there and prove them wrong every single time. And I'm okay with that. I kind of like being the underdog when it comes to that. But Brandon might come in as the underdog. I'll tell you what, he's about like 5'6", 150 pounds soaking wet. But the thing is he has two other grown-ass men in his corner at all times.
Damn straight.
So he might be small in stature, but his faction is larger than life. And they're running rampant right now on the CWF. So tall task ahead. Preparing for it, ready to go.
You talked about injuries earlier. I know that you were battling an injury yourself. How is that feeling now?
I fucked up, Streamer.
Oh boy.
I fucked up. Yeah, it sucks. Couple things happened in the match that I don't know if you ever had any kind of trauma to any part of your body, but it makes it tingle.
Oof.
It feels like it rattles in your bones and you feel tingling. Felt that a couple times in both shoulders.
Ouch.
I'm 33. I'm not 23. I'm expecting it. That's why I sit in the hot tub. That's why I'm starting to do cryotherapy or cryo, whatever the fuck it's called.
Cryo.
I'm doing a shit ton of stretching. I've never been in downward doggy more in my life without getting paid. I am doing everything I can to keep. It took you a second.
It did take me a second.
I'm doing everything I can to keep my body nimble. But yeah, shoulders hurt. They kill me. Probably better off with not beating the shit out of my body this weekend.
Oh, I bet. Okay, hold on. We have a child here. Yes, child. I told you if there's a guest here, you're not down here watching Blood and Guts. Are you going to bed? Huh?
Can I please watch?
No, you watch it upstairs. I set it on upstairs.
That's not a child. That's a grown human being. I was expecting like a 2-year-old.
Do you want to say hi to Cole Bohannon, the CWF breakout champion?
Hi.
Children love him. You want to say hi?
Yeah, absolutely. What's their name? What's their name?
That's Luca.
I'm probably so.
Luca, you want to be my next coal miner?
You want to be a coal miner?
What's that?
I don't. It's like a fan.
It's a fan of mine. It's a fan of mine that's under the age of 18. Get it, coal miner?
Oh, I get it. I get it. Yeah, you're a coal. She's a coal miner, Cole.
Yes,
you're a coal miner. He's a champion. Look at him. He's got his title.
Yeah, you have.
It's big. It's gold.
Yeah, but those are fake titles.
Not that.
That's a real title.
That women's wrestling one right there.
No, you can buy that at like Target. Okay, you can't buy that. He beat people for that.
People, plural, 3 of them.
Championship games. I don't really get us a trophy and medal.
All right, you got to go to bed. Give me a hug, kiss. Good night. Night.
Love you.
Say goodbye to Cole.
Bye, Cole.
Say goodbye to
Vanessa.
Vanessa.
Coal miner.
Bye, Vanessa.
Oh, there's more coming down. Great.
What a running. But I was done with those for the week.
What?
They're all asleep.
Okay, well, go to bed.
Supposed to be asleep.
Good night.
I just noticed the rotary phone in the background. How long has that been there?
Every show.
Does it work?
It does, actually. Hold on. Hey. No, the guest just wanted to know if it worked. Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So the intercom.
Yeah, basically. It rings upstairs.
That is...
This actual one was one that was in my grandmother's house that I always wanted because it had memories. And I always wanted it, and AT&T actually wanted to take it back. It was like an original one. If you take it off, it says "Please return" on the back, and they were going to give it back, and my mom stole it and then gave it to me. So it's up here, and it rings upstairs to another one. So it's like a bat phone. It goes, ring, ring, and then you pick it up. So my wife just picked it upstairs in the kitchen, and basically asked if the kid that was just here needed to leave, and I was like, no.
Awesome.
So, yes, it does.
That's awesome.
And I like them. I like how they look.
It's been a journey.
Oh yeah.
I guess the only thing that I kind of regret out of it all is the way that I handled some of it. I got a lot of backlash because of the post that I made on Twitter and Facebook afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Calling out some people, and maybe I should start taking the high road, and maybe that's something I need to really start doing, because when you hold the chip on your shoulder for too long, sometimes that chip can take advantage of you, and it can hold you back. So that's probably the one thing I do need to work on when it comes to out of ring stuff. Just realizing what's the past of the past. I don't have to dwell on it, but that's been like a lifelong lesson that I've been trying to learn. But the one thing from the past that I am going to continue to dwell on is this cold on my shoulder.
Nice.
And it's pretty cool. I'm taking it everywhere with me. I don't know if you saw, but yesterday I was mowing the lawn.
I saw it.
Took it for a ride. Tomorrow we're going grocery shopping. We're going to see what kind of milk it likes. So we're going to have some fun.
I say you record it all. Let's see what the
Oh,
breakout
we're
championship.
documenting this.
Yeah, let's see what the breakout championship likes. Like what type?
I'm
of
expecting the next CWF Voltage. I'm expecting to get jumped by all three of those son of a bitches. I'm going to ride this down as long as I can.
Yeah, be careful when you go out and take that out at the grocery store. Watch your
Oh,
back.
we got a cover for it. We got everything. It's completely covered. They live all the way out in Louisiana. They can't afford to make it to Jacksonville. I don't think their bus pass goes that far. So I'm not too worried about it.
Oh man, I tell you what, Cole. We're near the end of the show. I'm going to give you the mic. You know how it all works out, but I've said it once. I'll say it 1,000 times. I'm definitely grateful that you give us your time. The journey's fun. I love it. I can't wait to see where you're going next. I can't wait to see what fucking happens. I'm excited. I'm invested, which we don't get enough of these days. But we're here. We're at that time. The mic's yours, sir. What do you got?
So cool thing is you'll see the pinned tweet, ProWrestlingTees.com/Cole Bohannon. I got a whole new line of clothing coming out. If you are a fan of cars, don't matter the brand, the manufacturer, I'm going to have something for you. Kind of peel back the curtain a little bit. Instead of, you see how we have the Chevrolet emblem here. It says Chevrolet. And usually Chevrolet has the word Chevrolet through the actual bow tie. Well, instead it's going to say Bohannon. Your Ford emblem, instead of saying Ford, it's going to say Cole. We're going to have some fun with stuff like that. So something for everybody. If you're a car person, it's going to have something like that. Everybody that knows me knows that I love cars. They're my passion next to professional wrestling. So we got a whole new line coming out. But if you like what you already see there, especially the Bitch I'll Be Booked shirt, go check out ProWrestlingTees.com/Cole Bohannon. Obviously, the socials, Twitter, Cole Bohannon38, as well as Cole Bohannon on Facebook. You can follow my life outside and inside the ring. I have a pretty interesting life, and I like to share it with those that I care about. So feel free to check that out. And if you are ever in the Gulf Coast, if you're ever in the Panhandle, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, Louisiana, Texas, Oklahoma, Mississippi, don't give a shit where, you got to check out Coastal Wrestling Federation, Milton, Florida, a little hole-in-the-wall town right outside of Pensacola. We're always at the Santa Rosa County Auditorium. SRC is what we start calling it because that's a lot of shit to say. We're always there. You can check CoastalWrestlingFederation.com as well as the socials on dates on all the shows. Also, if you're in the Jacksonville area, the Live Alive charity of Pope Elijah Burke, July 29th. We're going to be here in Florida going at it. And I just want to thank everybody that has followed this journey. Either if you've hopped on the train a show ago or if you were here back in 2020 when an overzealous caller from Jacksonville named Wes of Busted Open decided to take a path to become a Cole Bohannon. I thank you guys. And I'm always here to answer questions as well as take requests. I've had a couple people hit me up saying, hey, I'll give you $10 if you call this person and do this. And I have no problem doing that. It's kind of like Cameo, but better because I'm not censored. So,
doors have just opened.
Yeah, right.
Phenomenal.
And last but not least, thank you guys.
Yes. Thank you.
Vanessa, I understand that she's a deaf mute today. She's not really saying much. I know those wildfires up in Canada probably have her choking harder than Pam Anderson on a boat. So I hope things are good up there. Hopefully you're not covered in smoke. And I appreciate you guys a lot. I give y'all shit all the time, but I seriously appreciate you, all your viewers, everybody that's been here.
Spectacular. Cole, you're welcome.
Where is Vanessa?
She's here.
I'm here.
She's here.
You've been quiet this whole damn time. Usually you're bitching at me.
I'm listening to your wonderful stories and not interrupting. I decided to take nice pills today just for you.
Whoa!
Nice.
Whoa!
Nice. I appreciate it. Now, if only my fiance will do that, it would be fucking golden.
Don't worry, she's gonna unload here on eRush in the chat in like 2 seconds.
Yeah. And as usual,
yes,
we'll sign this off the only way I know how to do, and that is always celebrating CB attitude. And yeah, just because it's curable doesn't mean it's cool.
Phenomenal. Have a glorious night. Peace.
Be safe.
Be you too. Phenomenal stuff. The voice of God, says E-Rush. Good stuff from our champion. Our CWF breakout champion. The Cole Bohannon. I picked this phone up, it rings upstairs. Yes. Yes, it does. You've never seen me do that? Vanessa, I've done that several times on this show.
Yes.
That's a problem with you, Eros. You're worse than Spuddy. Eros, you watching AEW tonight? I did. I had something else. I was gonna say I had something else to comment on about Cole, and I forgot what it was now. Forgot what it was. It rings upstairs. Trust me. How do you think? I just communicated. Next time, I'll get a
fraud.
He is a fraud. He is. See, he's watching, right, Vanessa? I thought he was done, right?
Fraud.
They need to be done with Blood and Guts. Well, they got another. Oh! I thought that show.
Blood and Guts is just the same as War Games. War Games. Except for they don't have William Regal anymore to say it properly.
I mean, you mean never have it again? No, they'll keep having it. People love it. Look at them.
Although, did they need to have glass and thumbtacks?
No, but when can we get to the point where, like, so Moxley is handcuffed right now to the ring ropes? Like, when can we get to the point where somebody just comes with, like, some bolt cutters and either cuts the handcuffs or just fucking cuts the ropes? I mean, even Retribution was tearing apart the ring ropes. Like, when can we get to that point?
I think it's so Moxley doesn't kill himself. Let's be real.
Did you see Renee Young? Is this match, is it over?
I have no idea.
They did.
Well, it looks like it.
Oh, seriously?
Victorious tonight. Look at Moxley in Boston. He surrendered to save you.
They won?
Looks like it.
That's gotta tear John.
I mean, is that what we want?
Well, the BCC.
Well, where does that take the BCC now?
I don't know the difference between the BCC and Don Callis' family. Someone needs to let Moxley out. He's getting mad. Someone let.
Moxley just said something and then someone blocked him talking.
I don't know if I'm into that. The Elite won, I guess. I don't know. Is that shocking? Back in the day, K-Dog was a Liverpool fan. I still am a Liverpool fan. There's a Liverpool fucking flag right here. Isaiah's? Oh, wait. No, it's not. Where is it? It's right here. See? Where is he? It's right here. They need Ibushi to win next time. They did have Ibushi. I don't know. I don't know what I think about that.
I just don't get how, like, right? The whole point of the BCC was they, like, were running Ruckshaw through AEW, and then they just lost to the Elite. So now, like, they're no longer, like, that's it. They're done.
That's a good question. Is this the beginning of the end for the BCC?
Well, doesn't it have to be?
I think you could start putting a wedge in there. I mean, you didn't have Daniel Bryan couldn't compete, and maybe that's a way you could go. Like, hey guys, you blah 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 let us down. Maybe. I was never into the BCC. I guess it made sense when Regal was there.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But now I'm just not into it, and maybe this is their way of dismantling it, which I guess I'm into, if this is their way. Liverpool's not a bad team, by the way. Ibushi isn't New Japan anymore. No, he's AEW, right? We talked about Ibushi last time. Like,
did we?
Yeah, remember we brought him up, and I said he was in the Cruiserweight Classic, and at that time there was a bunch of talk that he had signed. He was going to the WWE. Go back and watch those original Cruiserweight Classics with his matches, Ibushi, and you get the vibe that like everybody thought he had signed, and then he never was there. Same thing with Zack Sabre Jr. I thought he was going to WWE too. He never did. You know who did? Grand Metalik. That's who went. Nothing wrong with Grand.
Yeah, is that because of COVID? Didn't COVID come like right after those?
The Cruiserweight Classic? No, that was way before COVID.
Oh,
fairly certain. Main event does nothing for me. Well, Eros, you're gonna be there a week from now. You got to be into something. Something's gonna happen next week, right? I haven't watched any of the G1.
Me either.
I used to watch the G1, and then I gave up. Why have I given up on New Japan, to be honest with you? I used to watch more of it.
It's like 1 a.m.
I know, but I used to watch,
and I don't know how to watch it.
I used to catch up on it, but now I don't even care to catch up on it, and I'm not sure why. Wait, who's in Block C? Glad you weren't there this week. No, nobody should want to attend Blood and Guts. You should want to watch Blood and Guts on TV.
It's even hard to watch it on TV because when the one Jackson was like on the top of the cage and he jumped the thumbtacks through, so they're showing that, but then they want to show the camera of the thumbtacks falling. So then it's like a shot of like Jackson thumbtacks, and then they're like still showing him like up on top of the cage, like rooting to the crowd that he jumped his thumbtacks, and then they're throwing people onto them. So it was still like a hard watch.
See, that's where like a streaming service would help them. Like, for example, on ESPN, if there's an NBA playoff game, I can choose any feed I want. I can watch the home feed, the away feed. I can watch the backboard feed. I can watch, you know what I mean? Like if it had a streaming service, they would have different camera angles. Maybe there's one that shows everybody. You know? That's
just a wide angle the whole time.
Yeah, that's just something to think about. Maybe 4 boxes. Maybe you could octo box it or something on all the wrestlers. That'd be interesting. Oh my god. What's awful? AW in general or Blood and Guts? It does cost money. Marie gives us a list of the wrestlers in the block. Finley, Kingston, Tama, I enjoy. The rest I could go without. Blood and Guts, maybe Blood and Guts. See, I don't think Blood and Guts is going to run its course anytime soon, because if you think about it, you'll probably have next year's Blood and Guts will probably be the Undisputed Era. So it'll be Adam Cole and whoever he has on board, and MJF and whoever he gets to side with him, which will be a big ordeal because nobody's going to like MJF. Because you know Kyle O'Reilly's coming back. They do have Roderick Strong. They haven't been in one yet. That's my thoughts. I would like a Blood and Guts without the Elite as well. Have they been in all of them? No, it can be an every year thing. And what's going to happen is it's going to turn into a pay-per-view. It's going to turn into what the Hell in the Cell is. And yeah, nobody likes that. But it's going to be the Blood and Guts pay-per-view. The main event's going to end up being, obviously, the Blood and Guts match. And then you're going to have matches leading up to that. They in the grand scheme of things, if they wanted, they could turn it into... what did Impact do all the time? What was the pay-per-view Impact had where everybody was inside the cage, basically? What was that pay-per-view called? Oh, man, it's going to drive me nuts. MJF is the best heel of all time. Lockdown. Yeah, it's going to turn into a lockdown. That's what's going to happen. Which would probably kill it. The overall pay-per-view. But... maybe. I think it will end up being its own pay-per-view. Blood and Guts. Everything's dead, Erash. Erash, what do you enjoy on AEW?
Quit watching. For somebody who said that they were done watching, you're still watching.
It's true. Jack Perry?
Was it because you actually like Jungle Boy, or is it for the Luke Perry nostalgia?
I don't think he watches that. Uh-oh. John Cena.
Rush Hate watches AEW Fact.
What did he say? Wait, what did he...
Rush Hate watches AEW. Fact. John Cena, man. We shouldn't have gave him his own line in.
Oh my god, he talks so quickly. Erash, I'm sorry, it was John Cena, was it? John Cena said that. Hate watches. I mean, I think he's got a point. That is funny.
Do you have like the Attitude Era or something playing in the background?
I do. Why? Can you hear it?
Yeah, and it's like at first I was like,
no, it's Impact.
My mind.
It's Impact.
At least Marie Shadows just stopped watching AEW, but still has 1% love for them. Now she's all in for New Japan.
Oh my god! That was good! That was really good! Oh man! That was... wow.
Cena's just spitting facts tonight. We did say that giving him a direct line to the show might be bad. He might hijack.
Who is it, Rush? Lol.
Oh, dear God.
It's like I don't have to do anything anymore.
No, he hijacked the show.
John fucking Cena. Wow, that's amazing. Oh, there he is dancing. You can't see it, can you, Vanessa?
No.
You'll have to go back. Only clip it just so I can send it to you. Oh my god. This gimmick is worse than Blood and Guts. Is it though? Oh man. Hey, John Cena was bored, man. He needed something to do.
He's in between premieres.
He's in He's in between. He's in between premieres. Oh man.
Oh no, stop buffering. I have to watch this terrible show.
Leave my dad out of it.
What is going on?
Oh my god. I don't know what to tell you. Hey, the good thing about tonight's show is this. Drunk Wrestling History also had a show tonight. They're recording, and they didn't accidentally stream to this channel. So that's always a positive. Because if they would have accidentally streamed to this channel, they would have kicked us right off.
Uncle Dave can't tell me or my dad apart, so don't listen to him.
Marie is somehow better at at John Cena than John Cena is. Oh, that's good, man. That's good stuff. But anyways, I don't know. Maybe E-Rush is right. Like I feel Blood and Guts. I don't know. Maybe something has to be on the line. You know what I mean? Like nothing was really on the line. Was there really a story invested in those two teams?
Well, yeah, it's because, like I said, it's because the BCC has been like running all over AEW, beating people up. So the Elite stepped up and was like, "Hey, can't do that."
It was very.
And the BCC should beat the Elite and been like, "Yeah, we can," but that's not what happened.
That's not what happened. So what you're saying, E-Rush, is maybe the Blood and Guts match needs to be more of a blow-off match when it fits the story, than opposed to a match every... What month is this? July?
July.
But it hasn't been every July, right? Wasn't it close to April one year?
No, it was supposed to be in April, but it got canceled because of COVID.
That's right.
And then I think it was in October one year. I think the first one might have been in the fall.
Let's talk about how WWE is stacking NXT for the ratings bump. I agree. I do agree with that. But why? What's it matter?
Why not?
Why not? Yeah. See, I do agree with you in one sense that yes, they are, but who are they putting over in the stacking of that ratings? Dom, right? Dom's your champ. Like Dom, this makes sense to me. He wasn't in
Mello against.
What's that?
Who was it? Finn Balor who went against Carmelo?
No. Wait.
Oh no, Breaker.
Yes. Was it?
Blood and Guts is just like all the First Blood matches in WWE and during the WWE PPV, No Mercy. It's meant to end stories. Almost every WWE wrestler has finished their story.
Thank you, John Cena. Well, this is the greatest thing I've added to this show since Check Your Temperature.
We all know what happened to that show.
Praise the Lord. That's wrong. I shouldn't have said that. I had to take that back. Judgment Day is going to be better than the Bloodline. I don't think that'll happen. I do think Judgment Day is
never
good.
happen.
But you know what I'm excited about? We haven't seen Edge yet, right?
No.
Edge hasn't returned yet. And that JD what's his name? JD
McDonough?
Yeah, he hasn't debuted anywhere yet, right?
He was on NXT for a quick minute.
Right, and then everyone thought he would show up on the Judgment Day because Rhea was wearing, had that tattoo that said JD on her cheek.
Mhm.
I'm interested to see where that goes because Edge started the Judgment Day, right?
Yes.
So I'm interested. I think Priest is going to be the first one out. I don't know what I think about that.
Technically, Finn should be. He's the one who doesn't have a title or anything right now.
So what if Finn wins the title? Like, there you go. I mean,
Yes, if Finn wins the title, but do you think it's too soon to take the title off of Rollins? Or do you think they have to take it off of Rollins before they get back into a corner again?
yeah, I think they should take it off of Rollins. I think Finn. Here's what I think. I think Finn should win it. I think
Priest should cash in.
Priest should cash in and win it with the help of Edge. And Edge takes over Judgment Day. He was behind it the whole time.
Yeah, but then they had that whole feud, and didn't they beat the snot out of him? So he took the beating just so he could say it was me all along?
I do agree that they all should have titles, but there's no way to do it unless Priest cashes in on Gunther. Right? What's the other U.S. title? Will that fit? No. I think Priest should cash in on Gunther. So if Finn beat Rollins, Priest cash in on Gunther, and then they all hold titles across all the brands. Right?
Right.
Right. Yeah, they could do that. They could cash in on Finn and beat him out. But that's so Bullet Club-like. You know what I mean? It's interesting. It's a good story. I like it. It's too bad they didn't have a Bloodline member win the briefcase. That'd have been phenomenal. I'm not falling for this trap.
What trap?
He says Finn's too small to be champion.
Sure.
I'm not falling for it. I don't agree. By the way, Vanessa, tomorrow we have Jay Bougie. Is that how you say his name?
Yes.
Right? Jay
That's
Bougie?
how I would say it.
Jay Bougie?
Jay Bougie.
He's part of the Alex Kane crew now, I believe.
Oh.
I think he is. We'll have to find out. The Boomaya? The Boomaye? The Boomaye. That's how you say it, right? The Boomaye?
Sounds right.
Boomaye. Alex Kane, MLW World Champion. And Jay Bougie is a part of that. It's Kane. I believe it's Kane. It's Mr. Thomas. It's O'Shea Edwards, who we've had on the show. And it's Jay Bougie, I believe.
Ooh.
That's how I say it. You've had him on the show, Marie? You've talked to him? I would love some notes. Not yet, but you have notes? Yeah, he'll be on tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. Your friends?
I think they're both from the same neck of the woods.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll take any notes you got. Play them off as my own.
Only way to do it.
It's the only way to do it. I'll tell you what, this fucking Angus burger I'm looking at looks phenomenal. Look at that thing.
Sound like my husband.
So
He's always like, we watch American TV, and he's like, I'm so glad we don't live in the States, because I would be fat. Because he literally just wants to, eat everything. Like Rally's Burgers and Checkers and all those ones he sees.
Oh.
You know Marie Shadow's got you, homies.
Dear God.
What time is the interview? It's the same. Our interviews are the same time all the time. 30 minutes into the show. Every time. Unless we say otherwise. So tomorrow's Jay Bougie will be out at 9:30.
Yes.
Did I watch Dark Side? No. No. But I did watch Raw. Hey, is Abdullah the Butcher alive still?
I believe so.
It'd be nice to have him on.
He's Canadian.
Is he really?
For reals.
Interesting.
Pretty much any wrestler is Canadian.
I'm starting to learn that.
I think he's from Toronto.
He's from Toronto.
I think so.
Irish says he's from Sudan.
Sure.
I say sure all the time. I think I picked it up from you. My wife hates it. My wife absolutely hates it. She'll ask me something and I'll go, sure. She just does not like it at all. By the way,
so you get into the other Canadian slang where you're like, yeah, no, yeah. Oh yeah, sure.
Oh yeah,
no, sure, yeah, sure.
Yeah, see, I picked it up. That's what I say, and it doesn't compute. It does not compute with her.
No, it's Canadian. We're ridiculous peoples. Our slang is the worst.
Speaking of Canadian slang, I'm going to get back into watching Trailer Park Boys because I don't know, for some reason or another, J-Rock from the Trailer Park Boys has invaded my TikTok feed, and it just keeps making me laugh every time. Every fucking time. And I'm like, I gotta watch that again. It's so good. I had a dream that, what were their guys' names? Corey and someone else. I had a dream that they were in my dream. They're just talking to me. It's funny. Guess you gotta be there. It's sure, no. Answering with the word sure is a Canadian thing. I will stand by that.
Well, it depends on
Sure,
context. We do say sure a lot, but then we get into yeah, sure, that means yes. Sure, yeah, sure means go F yourself, more or less.
Oh my god. It's even better. Sure, yeah. Sure. Start using it.
Sure, yeah, no, means definitely not. It's it's the two positives, but it means a negative.
It's almost like I hear ya, but no.
Yeah.
You start using it. Start using it in your daily lingo. I use it, and my wife does not like it. If she was down here, I'd have her explain it to you. She does not enjoy it at all.
Yeah, if you don't understand the context, it sounds very wishy-washy, but that's just how we talk. And it's sure, yeah, let's go. But then if you're yeah, sure, it's let's definitely go. So it's just, yeah.
See, so now he says he's always used it, so that definitely tells me that it's not appropriate. Oh man. And we have to go on remote, me and him, next week to AEW. Wait till he finds out what I have him doing.
I don't know. Maybe don't put the putting you over name on it.
Erush, we have press passes. You're my lead interviewer. I got a lapel mic and everything. It's gonna be great.
Are you gonna do the little whisper talks like they did on McAfee?
Wait.
Did you see those clips?
No.
Oh my god, go through their golf clips, when they were golfing in Tahoe, and listen to Ty and Connor do the whisper talks through there. amazing work. Like, those dudes deserve some type of acting chops. I don't know what, but they need something.
I do wanna invest in something where I can put an earbud in somebody and speak to them. My daughters have actually figured it out. They were sharing AirPods in Target. So one had the right and one had the left. And then all you do is say in your phone, like, repeat me, and then say what you want, and it repeats it in the headphones. That would be interesting. Yeah, we'll have to figure it out, E-Rush. You have to figure it out. You're not going down there to cause trouble? Okay, good. Then you can drive. Anyways. Vanessa, let's get out of here. I don't even know what time it is, but I do know I'm watching way too much of Dwayne Wade high-fiving people. So
I was saying, is that Dwayne Wade? I thought it was.
It is Dwayne Wade. Death Before Dishonor is Friday? I did know that. And I was like, oh, cool, let's do a watch-along. But it's so hard for me to stay up late. No, we'll be fine. I'm not gonna drink and drive. We'll be fine. We have Mrs. K-Dog to pick us up. All right, we'll be out. We'll be here tomorrow. Jay Bougie, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Maybe we'll watch a little Impact before that. I think there's a announcement on Josh Alexander tomorrow.
I heard Tommy Dreamer say that he was going to be in a match with Darren McCarty on Busted Open. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Tomorrow?
I don't know about tomorrow, but he said that he was in a match with him. So I don't know if he meant like previously or he meant like they taped one in Windsor.
Marie Shadows will be in the chat to see the Jay Bougie interview.
Thank you, John Cena.
Got all the info.
Thank you, John Cena. You need to watch the start of the show, of this show? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, why not? But other than that, we'll be back. Same bat time, same bat channel tomorrow. Thank you, Marie Shadows. Thank you, E-Rush. Thank you, John Cena. Thank you, Isaiah. No one uses John Cena. He's just there. Thank you, Isaiah. Thank you, Will Gray, who is here. The guy on YouTube, Calvin Bowen, who's the only one who ever watches our YouTube. So thank you for that. And, oh, John Cena is now dancing. We'll see you around. We'll talk to you. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a glorious night. Vanessa, any final words?
Oh, I'll be remote. I'll be live on location tomorrow from my cottage.
Oh,
well, not my cottage, but a cottage.
Interesting, spectacular. Lots of beer for E-Rush. All right, everybody.